Morning, my revolutionary people and Jeep Cam people. Well, what a day. Let me see what day it is. I don't even know. It's Monday, November 8th. I finally figured out what the white people are missing. After years of knowing the white people were missing something, I didn't know I was looking at epigenetics until just like this year or so. Yeah, not until this year. But I always knew they were missing something. And it really is love. They can't process love. Their brains have been wired to work against them. Oh, by the way, yeah, I said it's November 8th, Monday. I think it's day 225. They've dosed me with E again, and it's early. And I don't have any water that doesn't have E in it. So I got a big whiff. Something happened. As soon as I started this, I got a big whiff. I got back to the car. I just posted my blog post here in Lakewood, LA area. And figuring out the love thing was huge. Okay, so it's oxytocin, because the people down here, their brains didn't produce oxytocin, or I didn't see them responding to it. But what happens is when you've experienced a lot of trauma, bullying, and just had a lot of bad interactions, then your brain processes oxytocin differently. And it makes it's an intensifier. It's not necessarily the love hormone, it just intensifies what you already feel. And since these people are already in a fear state, every time they interact with someone, it intensifies. Which I get, because I can I can relate to that, definitely. So these people can't feel love. That's what's wrong with my mom and my Aunt Nene. They were always the deadest of the bunch. And now I realize. But with age, everybody has gotten that way. They've all gotten bad. I just don't. It's so simple. All we have to do is fix it. You just gotta change your brain and train your brain. It's all it takes. It's not much. It's not hard. Now that I figured out what they're missing, we could fix it. These people, they don't even want to fix it. They think there's something wrong with me. I sent my mom a text message this morning, and I love my mom. And now I know it's because of oxytocin. And she hates me because of oxytocin. My love freaks her out and hurts her. And I sent her a text saying, I hope, that we could share some love, And I figured out why it hurts her, that I love her. And then she sent me, rejection text back that she can't be around me till I get mental health help because I filed a police report against her. So, yeah, they're going to make me out to be crazy. So that's what waits for me if I go home. They'll do the same thing they did to me before, is get me all strung out on mental health medications, make me go to all the doctors. They did that for so long, so many years of my life. The first 35 years of my life, they did that to me. Plus, maybe 36, 37. I refuse to be strung out on mental health medication just because my brain works and theirs doesn't. It's so crazy. It makes me wonder how many people in the mental health industry actually, or how many patients. It's basically just been created to make those of us who are alive feel dead inside because we haven't been able to be turned. How crazy is that? Oh, that's what it was. It wasn't propane in the propane tank. It was E. No wonder. And I was standing up there by it. That's what it was. Okay. That's why. Took me a while to figure it out, but I did. I was like, propane? Who cares? I've been subjected to propane the whole time. next to like the Albertsons because I have to go close to get the Wi-Fi. So that's what they did. That's some strong stuff. I am out there. So my mom hurt my feelings today, but you know, that happens. And I do want like my mom, but that's because I want Oxytocin. Because this is so wrong. And I just need a hug. I've needed a hug for years, probably my whole life. And that's how people have preyed on me. My nervous system needs comfort in the form of human connection. And that's something I can't do on my own. And that's always what's gotten me in trouble, is I cannot provide my own human connection. That's how they break me, over and over and over again. It's by telling me I'm not human because I need human connection. Because I don't have an avoidant personality type, or attachment style. I don't have an avoidant attachment style. I mean, I kind of do because they've conditioned me to. But I love people. I love you all, my revolutionary people. And I want to connect with you so badly, but they won't allow it. So I do whatever I can to connect with you, just like this. So yeah, it'll take me a couple hours to sober up. It was the gas though, so it'll be easier to sober up from. But I got the message to Lakewood. I don't know how many people live here. Probably, it's over 100,000 in all these little cities. But I don't know if they really care too much. I think they just have accepted life the way it is. The guy that was putting the propane in when I was getting my water that also had E in it, he was sweating bullets, literally. These people are so cortisoled out, and whenever they experience human interaction, it makes them have more cortisol. Which I get, because like my autism, it makes me freak out when I see people. Like, I can feel their, like, it makes my cortisol spike because I can feel their body. Like, it took me a long time to figure that out, but autism means when you get close to people, you have a cortisol response. But now I think it's just us feeling their body responses. And so it's pretty interesting. Because people don't really freak me out. It freaks me out that they're freaked out by me. They just don't like the people. They don't like the people. It's pretty amazing. So if I want to be around my mom, I have to say that I'm crazy. And I've already done that game. I knew my whole life I wasn't crazy. I just didn't know how to explain it all. And now I can explain it all. And I don't want to be on medication. So that means they're going to make me go live with Mr. Utah. Or I don't even know if he'll let me live with him. He'll probably just marry me and leave me in my car. So I guess that just means I'm on my own. If anyone wants to get brave, that's a real person, a real boy, a real human, not involved in the war games, I would love to marry someone normal. My family can't kill us, and they will definitely torture us though. Because I don't think the people down here in Southern California are going to want to be revolutionary. I think that they have It's basically a whole bunch of sociopaths down here. Because they don't like human love. They only want to destroy people. Only destroying people lights up their brain. Love doesn't light up their brain. They are unable to love. That's why this whole trip I've seen people who light up so big over poisoning me in the Munchausen by proxy. More than they ever would over, like, love. I'm not quite sure how to process that one or accept it. But my revolutionary people, I definitely need some help. I'm going to continue telling the people in Southern California, because there's got to be some people who are not dead inside like this. There've got to be. There has to be. And what else am I going to do? I need a project, so I might as well do this one. It is what it is. Okay, so it's day 225-ish. It's Monday. I love you all. Thank you for mirroring me. Thank you for being human. The people down here aren't human. They gave up their humanity a long time ago. I think generations ago. Kind of like my mom. My grandma didn't have humanity and she faked it. And my mom doesn't have humanity either. But they prey on my humanity. So there is hope. Even people who aren't humane can have children who have humanity. It doesn't really work out well for us children, but it's still possible. That means there's hope. There's always hope. I love you all, my revolutionary people. We'll talk again soon.